Hey, this is Rachel. Welcome to Turiya Yoga. We're doing a practice today called Yoga for the New Normal. Welcome to Yoga for the New Normal, letting go, releasing everything that we don't need or that we've lost. The old normal had a lot going for it. So what is the new normal? For a lot of us, that'll be your very first pandemic. As Brene Brown said, it's a fucking first time for everybody. She actually has a really nice podcast about FFTs, she calls them, to not use the F-bomb too often, which I'll link to down below. Or it might be something else for you. You might be recovering from an injury, surgery, illness. You might have had a baby. You might have had a big change in your life. So whatever your new normal is, bring it here. And we're going to do some poses that are really, they encourage the physical, but also the whole person ability to release. So come to a sitting position. Close your eyes and just feel your body for a moment. Now place your right hand on the ground and stretch your left arm far, far away from your left hip. And consciously think your left hip down towards the floor while you do this. And you can also speculate now, what is this new normal for me? What am I letting go of? And is there anything to celebrate about the new normal for me? Is it mostly loss? Come to the middle, come to the side. Usually it'll be a combination. Usually there'll be some loss and some gifts. Stretching really long. It might be that your elbow comes to the ground. Keep pressing your right hip now down towards the ground. All right. And now we're gonna warm up the butt muscle, one of my favorite muscles. Come to table pose and lift your right leg, but with the knee still bent. So if we go a little further, that would be a great kids yoga pose, tiger. Oh. But we're gonna keep the foot flexed and then just pulse your heel up towards the sky. You really wanna feel the back of your leg and the big old butt muscles that we're about to stretch quite a bit. We gotta get them nice and warm. First, pulsing, and now draw your knee in towards your nose. And then we'll do 5 pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then knee and nose together. One more time, 5, 3, 2, 1. And place table. Feel the difference between the both sides of your body. And then left leg up. 1, 2, 4, 5. We'll do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you're pulsing, keep your belly active so you don't just totally let go into a back bend. 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your knee down. Inhale like you're going to do cat and cow, but then just keep that arch and slide your hips up and back. So you're in like a super bent knee dog pose. And then, depending how warm you are, you might want to stretch those legs or leave the knees bent. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale forward. Place your foot and then place your back knee down for a low lunge. Slide your right knee forward. So for releasing, letting go, the exhalation is our friend. So you can consciously lengthen your out breath so it's longer than the inhalation. Now and also anytime when you have more energy than you would like, if you'd like to become a level calmer. Now walk your right foot towards the left. We're going to do pigeon. And place your right knee down. So if your foot is more than 45 degrees, like forward of 45 degrees from your knee, flex your foot. If it's further back, point your foot. Either way, press your outer right foot into the ground. And then bow forward, hands or elbows on the ground. I'm going to go to the other side. You stay, because otherwise the next pose is not going to make a lot of sense. So now we're going to do a twist in the pigeon. So place your left elbow right in front of your right knee. Place your hands together, turn your belly to the sky. And then if you can and want to, place your shoulder down. Crazy twist. If there's knee pain, go back a step always. And then come back up. We're going to do double pigeon. So wrap your back leg around to the front. Place your left knee on, or your left foot on your right knee, left ankle. Looks like this. And then if this is stretching plenty, you stay, and otherwise you can bow forward. Inhale, take your left foot back and come into downward facing dog. Now I'm going to go to the other side. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. And exhale, place your foot forward. Place your back knee down. A low lunge. So in yoga, the releasing energy in the body is called apana vayu, and it's downward moving down through the pelvis and legs. So also just imagine that direction as you're sinking into the pose. Slide your left foot over to the right. Place your left knee for pigeon. Apana vayu, the downward moving energy flow. Down from your chest, through your pelvis, out into your back foot, out into your front foot, and beyond. Bow forward. Place your right elbow in front of your left knee for a twist. Or for a deeper twist, place your right shoulder down. Very aware of both knees in pigeon. Knee pain is never a good sign. It's never a happy stretch. So we always want to adjust poses to take it away. And double pigeon, swing your right foot forward. Place it on your left knee. So you might see I'm in a different room. I'm back in Berlin from being out in Brandenburg. My daughter's back at Kita. So we've got a new normal within our new normal going on. Bow forward. I like to place my hands on my feet. Push my hands into my feet and my feet into my hands. Woo! Ha! Deep breaths. And inhale, back up. Now we're going to squat. So place your feet mat width apart and come into a squat. And if that is not possible, my favorite squat adjustment is to roll up a mat and place it under your heels. You may need much more, right? You can put books under your heels, whatever you like. So that you can get into a squat. Press your upper arms against your legs and downward. Find some more length in your upper body, but also let your hips sink down. Apana vayu, so the releasing energy. And now allow yourself to just reflect for a moment on the before of whatever your new normal is that you're working with. So what have I released or lost or let go of? And how do I feel, right? Am I grieving? Am I celebrating? Is it both? Sometimes when something's over, we don't allow ourselves to have feelings about it. And as long as we don't allow those feelings to come, then we'll carry them around in a physical form, in a mental form, and they will not do us good. And bow your head, place your hands on the floor. And come back to sitting. Come into legs apart, and don't go as far as you can so that your hips are kind of blocked. Just go a little less. Sit on something if you need, and sit up really tall. This may be your pose, to just stay really tall. If you feel a stretch in your legs, if this is a challenge, stay here. Otherwise, bow forward. Now, once you've got a stable pose, grabbing the floor, your feet, your legs, try to activate your pelvic floor here. Do you see my eyebrows go up? It's just such funny muscles. Like it's not possible to do it without making a face. So activate your pelvic floor a few times. And if it's easier, you can also do that upright. Oh, and then try to keep that. Just count to 5. Keep it active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. And notice what other parts of your body release when you release your pelvic floor. Inhale up, turn your belly to your left leg, and grab that leg. Use it to help turn your body even more. Yeah, so not so much that your hip comes up, but so you can really face that leg. Touching your leg or your foot. And again, activate your pelvic floor. Make your spine really long and then release. Spine gets even longer. And inhale up to the middle, turn to the other side, and bow. Activate the pelvic floor, lengthen your body, and then exhale, lengthen your body more. So when I say lengthen your body, I really mean if you're in a forward bend like me, head moves in the direction extension of the spine. If you're laying on your leg, your head moves in the direction extension of the spine. If you're sitting up, in the direction your spine is leading. All right. Now bring the feet together. Activate the pelvic floor and release your heart forward. Baddha Konasana, so the feet are touching. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your hips. Come back up to sitting and place your hands on your knees and push them out. So that's also this downward flowing energy, like water. Water goes to the lowest point when you let it go. Now come onto your back and grab your right leg. I need my script today, guys. It's that kind of day. And we're doing half happy baby. Do not picture half of a happy baby. Let's call it something else. Reverse lunge, right? It's like a lunge, but you're laying on your back. That's less gross. All right. Stretch your left leg as far as you can. So it can be here, can be stretched. And then bend your left leg. And you're going to make kind of a number 4. Reach through your right leg, grab your left leg and draw it in. And if you aren't feeling that much stretch yet, you can grab your shin. And then either way, kind of rock back and forth. If you're not able to grab your leg, this is a great moment to use the belt or like a t-shirt, wrap it around your leg and hold it here so that you can get that stretch in your right hip. Now we're going to do a twist, and I'm on the wrong side, so y'all stay. Lay on your back, move your hips to the right, and stretch your left leg out, and tip your right bent knee to the left. Stretch your right arm up diagonally to the right. So bring your right shoulder to the ground, and your knee doesn't have to come to the ground. So the shoulder is glued down. Use your left hand to draw your left knee away from your hip, lengthening it and moving it towards the ground. And if you want more, You can stretch that leg and be aware. If you have any tension in your iliotibial band, I want to say, then you will feel it now. Grab your leg, grab your toes if you can. I'm looking at my toes like, ha, not today. Okay, and then if you want to juice this up and feel like you can go deeper, you bend your left leg, grab it with your right foot. Yeah, so then you have maybe both feet in your hands or one leg and one foot. And I have a front of the thigh stretch in my left leg and an outer leg stretch in my right leg. And now consciously let it all go. Oh, slowly release. All right, we're going to do the other side. So let's call this reverse lunge. Grab your left leg, stretch your right leg out. Just as far as you can. It's fine to have your foot on the floor. What am I letting go when I let go? Just imagine it flowing away from you. Water is really like the releasing element. So let it go. I can think of a song we could sing right now. So feel free. I think I might get copyright infringement problems, but channel your inner Elsa. Now draw your right leg up in the number 4 pose, so holding the back of your right leg or your right shin. And here I like to move a little side to side. All right. Now, through the magic of science, I'm going to switch directions again. And move your hips to the left, stretch your right leg, and tip your left bent knee to the right. The left arm goes up on a diagonal. If you don't have space, like I don't, you can bend it. Glue your left shoulder to the ground and use your right hand to draw your left knee away from your left hip and down towards the ground. And then optionally stretch your left leg. Grab still the leg, or maybe you can reach your foot. Keep pressing your left shoulder towards the ground. It might have come up a little now if you stretch your leg. And then optionally bend your right leg and grab your right foot with your left hand. And let it all go. All right, Shavasana time. So, oh no, it's not. I want to do wiggly baby. So it's like happy baby. You grab your feet, but then you wiggle. So you can move however feels good to you. You can try to stick your toe in your mouth if it's clean-ish. And stretch your legs straight, maybe one after another or both. Or just do like really small movements or rock side to side. So get your wiggly baby. And then place your feet mat width apart, knees together, and slowly stretch your legs with that. And then let your feet fall out to the side. Place one hand on your belly and one on your heart. Thank your body. Not only for doing this practice, but for everything that it's doing for you and those around you, or just helping you get through not having many around you. And thank yourself. Now slowly release your hands down next to your body and close your eyes. There's a book called One or Two Things I Know for Sure. You can keep your eyes closed while I talk. And I haven't read it, so this is not about that book. This is about the title, which I really love, and it keeps coming back to me right now. So I'm in the same, the same thing that you're all in, and like many of you, I also have some uncertainty about my future in terms of work and money, which are really like These are first chakra issues. They're really basic to our sense of well-being. And so I've been asking myself what I want, what's important to me, how I can get it, how I can continue to create a stable ground for my family. And I keep asking, what are one or two things I know for sure? So ask yourself that question and see what rises up. The things that we care about can anchor us just as much as the things that we have or those who care about us. What matters to you? One or two things you know for sure. If you have time, please stay in Shavasana for a few more minutes. Otherwise, roll gently to one side and come up to sitting. Thanks for practicing with me.